Awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Sanjana, Jay and Jay's Fireside Chat Coordinator, and I'm here with Melanie for another Fireside Chat. Melanie, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. My name is Melanie Oliva, and I'm from Deloitte, and I work as an IT operations analyst. Very happy to be here.
Awesome. So let's jump into it. Tell us about your educational and professional backgrounds and the path that you took to get to where you are today.
Yes. So in college, I started off as a marketing major. I went to Seton Hall University, and I think about 2 years in, I decided to take information technology management as my double major. And I was very hesitant about it because I kind of wanted to go more into like fashion merchandising with my marketing degree. And then I realized like my love for technology and like this continuous education. I feel like technology is so broad and there's so many different aspects that you can go into it. So I first dipped my feet into cybersecurity, which is like so cool. I always used to watch like Criminal Minds. So I felt like when I was studying for cybersecurity, I was like, okay, like I'm a detective here. I have to make sure like all the practices are in place so like malware and people don't hack onto the system or my computer. So my first internship was for marketing as a business development intern for Pride Products, which was basically like a promotional products company. And business development is basically cold calling people like all day long. And I realized like after that whole internship that I really did not enjoy doing that. I didn't like calling people like it would probably be about like 60 people a day. And these are like big companies and nobody wants to talk to you to sell like these products. So I realized that marketing wasn't really the niche I wanted to go into. And then my second internship was actually with Deloitte as a cybersecurity intern my junior year summer going into senior year. And I honestly loved it. Obviously, COVID happened during that time. So it was supposed to be like a 2.5 month process, and it dwindled down to about 3 weeks, but it was very informative and definitely interesting. And now I am still with the company. They offered me a full-time job. When I graduated in May, they offered me in last November. So I was kind of just prepping for it. And basically my title now is IT operations analyst, but I kind of want to like dip my feet more into like artificial intelligence in the near future. Hopefully that answered the question.
Awesome. Yeah. And I myself am doing research in cybersecurity. So I completely second everything you said about technology and how it's very interesting. And there's always a lot going on. So it's definitely an amazing field to get into.
Yeah, definitely. That's so exciting. Wow. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me as well.
I definitely will.
Help you out. Yeah.
All right. So my next question is, did you have any significant extracurricular experiences in high school and or college that you feel really helped you later on in your career?
So in high school, I was very big into volunteering, and college as well, but college, there's just so much going on with school and work, like I just had to focus more on that. But in high school, was I was involved in like a lot of different like volunteering opportunities. So I was the president of my volunteer club, and we'd have different initiatives, monthly, weekly. Basically, we'd have like toy drives, we'd have marathons for our school, basically like just different things. Like setting it up in high school, that was kind of like really what I was like very interested in doing. And I knew in college I wanted to work for a company that gives back to its people and its community. And the company I work for now definitely does that. And I even have like volunteer hours put aside just to like volunteer and go out and help people, which is awesome. And I always wanted to be in the Peace Corps as well. So I just feel like really going out of your way to help others and give back to the community that you were raised in, it really helped me like go down the path that I am now.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I totally kind of went down the same path, even with JA. Like now I'm an intern, but I started off as a volunteer. So I definitely agree that volunteering is super important.
Yeah, it's kind of just taking that step forward to be like, oh, like who needs help? Like reach out to me and stuff like that. Because like when I was younger, I wish that I would have that help as well.
I completely agree. Yeah. So my last question is, what advice would you give to young people who will be embarking on their professional lives soon?
And is this for to go like graduating college or like high school?
Yeah, like middle school, high school, and even college.
Okay. So I'd probably say the best advice I would give to you guys is kind of like follow. I know like everyone has a path they want to go down, like where what they want to become, who they want to become. And I feel like for me, I always wanted to become like, honestly, I wanted to become like a doctor. And then I realized in high school, I was like, no, I can't do blood. I can't do all of that. But then I was following what other people wanted me to do. And then I really didn't like really touch into my values and my morals until I got to college. And I was like, hey, I'm going to do this the rest of my life. I want to do something that works for me and that I like, you know? You don't want to do something that you're going to hate already. If you're studying for like, for me, I could not do chemistry or physics. And when I had to take those classes in high school and college, I was like, oh, like I really can't do this. Like I was dreading going to chemistry class each day. So I'd really say just honestly, like follow your values, and your values will lead you down the path that you need, that you will, that you need to be going down, you know, like, so for me, it was volunteering. And it was kind of like I wanted to help others, but at the same time, I wanted that continuous education in my career because I don't want to stay complacent with something that you can kind of like master. So like with tech, like there's an ever going like roller coaster. Like you don't know what's going to come. You don't know like what's out there yet, and people are still creating new things each and every day. So I would probably just say follow your values.
That's a great piece of advice. Yeah. And even as a college student myself, I can definitely take a lot from that and keep it in mind as I go forward. So thanks for sharing.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So that's all I have for the fireside chat. Thank you so much for joining us again. This was a great session.
Of course. Thank you for having me.